What's up? What's going on? YouTube, I'm creator of Auto Sparkle Detailing, and I don't know. I felt like it was important to just do a video. Just come. So if you're catching the replay, first and foremost, thank you for catching the replay. Thanks for taking the time to tune in and check me out. Growing a YouTube channel is very important, depending on where you are with your business and what you're trying to do. Getting online more often. So if you don't mind, subscribe. You can unsubscribe at any time, and you can hit the notification button as well, bell on the lower half of this video, and that bell will allow you to get notifications when I go. The thing is, if you indeed like any of this content, you can always keep in touch with me and learn that I'm putting. If you don't like the content that I'm putting out, then just unsubscribe. It's pretty simple. But at the same time, I don't want you to miss that can grow your business. So with that said, I wanted to just take a moment to talk about what's missing in the detail. In detailing, there's so many different avenues of the reconditioning process or preservation process. Sometimes they start off at just cleaning, doing mobile car washes, and there's a lot of money to be made in servicing customers on site. And then there's the higher level or more personalized level as it relates to working out of a controlled environment and working out of a shop and taking your time on that customer's vehicle. When you're at a customer's location, it's a little bit different. You're sort of in the express avenue, unless you have higher quality customers at facility, the garage or warehouse enclosed environment that allows you to take your time on that vehicle. A little personal restroom or whatever, you don't have to go into the customer's house, and this allows you to a pace that allows you to get the quality that you want to give the customer based upon what they're paying you. So you always want to make sure that you're being compensated fairly. When a lot of detailers are starting off and developing their skills, sometimes they'll take any job and be able to get that job done. But at a certain point, you want to be able to make sure that you're being profitable and profitable with your time, your marketing efforts. So a lot of these things matter. So what is important to you is right now, based upon where you're at. Now, I do understand that a lot of people that are going to be watching this video different in their growth as their business. Maybe you're a solopreneur. Maybe you have a team of 3 to 4 guys working for you, running some vans or some automobiles. Maybe you're doing the waterless wash thing and you're doing on-site services. Maybe you run a staff of 3 guys and you run a high-end shop. It really doesn't matter. My concern is what is missing in the detailing training industry. What is it that you feel could be offered? Lots of times I found coming up, it was hard to get affordable training that could help me develop my skills. Lots of times I'll be working on and research a type of car that I was working on, a type of paint. Certain paints had different hardnesses and reacted differently to a chemical and pad combination. So having the resource and the help for me when I was coming up would have been nice. So what is it that you believe could help you? What is it that you believe is missing? And just leave a comment about what's important to you. There's different ways of customers. Talk about a little bit of connecting with customers and trying to find different customers. One of the things that's very important is there are a lot of you guys out here that are just car guys. You love cars, so attending car events and talks that you can build your business, and that's great. Another way is a lot of guys do some online marketing. Myself, organic videos, or should I say, I do a lot of organic. That's not a lot of paid advertising, but I run a low volume production system to where I don't need a high volume to substantiate what I need to make per customer, because I'm honed in understanding who my customer is and what keywords it is that they're looking for. So understanding your customer, what they want or what they're looking for, is very important. So create a customer avatar and start to really focus on the direction or the type of client that you're trying to attract. And as you're growing, there's just some jobs that you're just going to have to take, but you don't want to give away your work. So that while you're building up and attracting a certain client, that you don't do to keep yourself from feeding your family or taking care of yourself certain jobs. You know, this is what ranges in this is that, again, there's so many different options. There's people that are great at mold remediation. There's people that are great at stain or interior detail, that only want to perfect paint, and they only want to work on higher end vehicles. One thing to definitely consider is just understand what your hourly rate is. And if you don't understand what your hourly rate is, you can kind of get making sure you're compensated fairly, because it's kind of hard to quote a job. Know to get it done. This was an area within the detailing industry that was kind of frustrating for me. As I was taking different jobs, I found it hard to kind of quote certain jobs of how long it was going to take, because there's so many variables involved. So that's another question to ponder is, you know, when it comes to training, is quoting jobs a concern, or how to manage certain you know, I just want to hear back from you guys, kind of what's going on. So there's also people just giving you their personal or informal experience. And I say formal, informal, because some of them have training, some of them don't. And there's different. For instance, one of the things that aggravates me the most is lots of times I'll see someone using some type of chemical cleaner to clean a vehicle, and they'll clean, but they're leaving behind a lot of soap residue in the car's interior, and they're not rinsing that soap. And what happens is lots of times you don't remove that soap, it actually binds up, gets gummy. If you've ever seen detergent dry, such as a type of Palmolive or Dawn, it gets gummy. And these soaps, these surfactants, actually attract dirt. So a lot of videos where someone's going in doing interior cleaning, but they're not talking about the rinse method and bringing those carpet fiber back up to a pH neutral level, to where they're balanced and the carpet is fresh and truly clean, keeping rebonding at a faster pace, so the carpets actually get dirtier faster. Understanding chemicals is really, I think that a lot of people miss the interior cleaning aspect of detailing a lot. So that's an area of training I feel that is somewhat missing. Trying to be everything for everybody is another area that people can get lost in. But again, coming back in the beginning, as you're finding your place in the market, you may be everything to everybody, but you never want to take on a job that you haven't set the proper expectation for. So learning how to set expectations is important. This goes back to customer service. There's a lot of guys that won't even make videos or post the explanation of how they do things on a Facebook Live. You're going to find yourself you're going to find yourself in a tough situation trying to market your business if you're not putting yourself in uncomfortable situations to market your business towards the segment that you're looking for, to get the word out there of what you're trying to do. So being comfortable, getting uncomfortable is doing these Facebook Lives is one area that you really want to get better at. Doing the live there. There's just so many different avenues, but the bottom line is customer service, understanding what the customer needs. So it's going to be setting the expectation, doing a good job up front of qualifying questions. What are some of the qualifying questions you guys ask to help get your customer? I'd like to know how customers at this time to set the proper expectation. That way you're dialing in the right job. Something that comes to mind now as I'm speaking to you is a lot of people are caught in the hype of ceramic coatings. And not every customer needs this, but that's old right now because that's what makes a lot of money. But yet you're missing out on the quick 1-2 jobs. A lot of retailers will probably tell you that they rather do the quick in and out jobs and get that money than to get caught labor and the communication of a ceramic coating. It's a higher end job, and yes, it pays and yields a higher if you can establish yourself in that market. But there's nothing wrong with the wash, clay, and seal and on a maintenance schedule that'll allow you to really profit long term with that customer. So these are just a few of the various things that I want to engage in conversation with you to determine how I can direct or of a resource to growing your business. There's a lot of these businesses, agencies, maybe. I don't know what the right word is. I'm trying to think of it. And it's like if I stop and watch this video, I'll know exactly what I'm trying to say, or you, the viewer watching this, will know exactly what I'm talking about. But these websites that sell detailing services, but they're not the ones doing it. They're basically like a broker or arbitrage, I believe it's called. I don't know if you guys are into that. I've never done that personally. However, if you're starting off, that might be a route that you would go. Just mind that someone else is advertising the detailing services and you're buying the leads, basically. They're getting it from you. So understanding your market is going to be very, your competition is going to be very important. And they don't necessarily have to be your competition. You can actually partner up and connect with other, introduce yourself, and work together to grow the market and become more professional. That's pretty much really all I have to say at this point. So really there's a lot within the industry you can learn. I really just want to learn and understand what it is that you need, what can help you grow, what do you like about current training or information there from certain guys. One thing that's just frustrating though is a lot of people have different methods of things, and understand there's more than one way to skin a cat. So if you see one detailer doing approach, if you've never done it, and if you get the results that you're looking for and you get paid, then go with it. Don't get caught up in comparing yourself to others either. And you can quickly get lost doing that. So I guess on that note, I don't want to make this video too much longer. I just want to say thanks a lot for checking out this video, and let's get an engagement going. I definitely want to create some type of system for detailers out there to kind of market their business. I do have access to a virtual assistant, someone that can help you create and that's search engine optimized. That's the SEO aspect of it. I do have experience in paid traffic. I do have experience in Google My Business, understanding local citations. I do have a lot of experience in offline marketing and networking. So networking events, things of that nature. So I may be a resource for you to help you out, at least to get you going, to differentiate yourself. And I would love to be able to be that resource for you. I've done everything from mobile detailing work. I've worked at big car washes. I've worked at dealerships. I've worked at the self-serve Kosh place. I've worked for other detail companies, facilities, and I currently have and own my own detail. So I don't know. I think I have a decent amount of experience that may be worthwhile to you, and hopefully we can connect. So with that said, I'm out of here, guys. My name is Jimmy. Talk to you soon.